So do you ever perform your own sort of experiments when it comes to animals?
Medicine's got a long tradition of self-experimentation. Shortly after the pandemic had settled down, ICU was a bit busy during that time, so I couldn't finish the book I was writing about animals, so I took myself away to a small remote Scottish island called Eilean Shonna, which is where Peter Pan was written, actually. And I took all my clothes off, I covered myself in honey.
Here we go.
And I was bitten on purpose by about 100 midges, which was the intention of doing that.
You didn't cope well without Wi-Fi, did you, babe? I don't understand why you took all your clothes off, though. Surely
Yeah.
just the top half would have been absolutely fine.
Yeah, good point.
Yeah. Waist down feels like a deliberate choice. Covered in honey, naked from the waist up. You're Winnie the Pooh, that's what you are.
But I did this on purpose to feel the fact that when you're bitten by a midgie or a mosquito or other things, it doesn't actually hurt at the time. Afterwards, it was excruciating when I was covered in midgie bites, but at the time it didn't hurt. And that's because midgies, like other insects like that, have a crazy mechanism for reducing pain. As the needle gets injected, they vibrate the tip of the needle, the same as a TENS machine used during pregnancy. They spit in an anticoagulant called Draculin to stop blood from clotting. They use a heat-seeking needle tip, so they hit the blood vessel the first time. And now there are scientists trying to put this into practice to make, for example, painless injections, painless vaccinations, testing blood sugars for diabetics, for example. So learning from animals has a practical use. And not only a practical use in terms of therapies, you know, we've all heard of companion animals, and we now know in hospital companion animals can be really important. And now in intensive care in Cardiff, we have a companion therapy dog called Maggie, who has helped stroke patients move their hand for the first time, has helped staff get through tough times. And this connection, you know, this has always been the case. If you look at ancient cave paintings here in Wales, for example, there are cave art in Wales back 20 to 40,000 years old, and it's of a giant deer. And that giant deer is in proportion. It was anatomically correct. We used to have this connection. And we've lost that relationship with animals. And I think probably two phrases describe that the best. Before coming here, I looked at the most popular highlighted paragraphs in the book. You can do this on Kindle. And I spent 5 years travelling all over the world researching this book. The most popular highlighted sentence was, I'm talking about embryology, how the body develops. And it says, everybody starts life from the bottom upwards. You all start life as an arsehole. Some people never change. So that was the first most highlighted paragraph. So thanks, readers. 5 years of science, and that is just the word arsehole you highlight. But the most highlighted after that was actually a quote from Winnie the Pooh you mentioned, which is, lots of people talk to animals, not many people listen, though. That's the problem. So that's why I think animals should be the best medicine.
That's so wonderful.